Star Wars: 5 ways the sequel trilogy has surprised us. The Star Wars sequel trilogy, like the prequels released by George Lucas nearly 20 years ago, has been a divisive one among fans. The story of Rey and Kylo Ren has been entertaining, sure, but has been accused of lacking depth and originality, with the story appearing to have numerous parallels with the original 3 movies released during the 1970s and 1980s. Some decisions have been good, some have been bad, and some have been utterly surprising. We now take a look at 5 ways the sequel trilogy has left us surprised so far. Number 1. Hiding Luke Skywalker. When Disney acquired the rights to Star Wars and announced that they would be releasing a new trilogy of movies, fans were excited. Finally, all these years after Return of the Jedi, we'd get to see what became of hero Luke Skywalker. We'd last seen him smiling on the planet of Endor, having defeated Emperor Palpatine, saved his father, and brought peace to the galaxy. And when The Force Awakens released in December 2015, people had high hopes for Mark Hamill's character. They were expecting him to be back with a bang, but were left surprised when he only appeared at the very end of the blockbuster, in a non-speaking role. Nobody saw that coming, and Hamill himself has hinted he was unhappy with the decision. Number 2. Changing Luke Skywalker. So after waiting an entire movie to finally see Luke Skywalker in action, fans were expectant before The Last Jedi in 2017. They suspected he'd been held back for a reason, as a way of generating even more excitement for when he would appear on screen. But the version we get of Luke in the sequel to The Force Awakens is interesting, to say the least. Disney outright changed Luke, transforming him into somebody who resents the Force, stubbornly refuses to train Rey, sees no hope in Ben Solo, and spends much of his time moping and being cranky. This was a surprise, but a very unwelcome one, and Hamill himself has once again refused to stay silent on the matter. Number 3. Killing Han Solo so early. Han Solo has always seemed destined to die in any new Star Wars trilogy. Actor Harrison Ford had famously begged George Lucas to kill off his character during Return of the Jedi, only to be told no. But with different power brokers at the helm, it was inevitable he'd get his wish. However, nobody expected the Rebel Alliance hero to die so early in the sequel trilogy. He's murdered by son Kylo Ren during The Force Awakens, robbing fans of their chance to see a reunion between the 3 original trilogy heroes in the process. Number 4. Changing the Stormtroopers. The first trailer released for The Force Awakens appears to show a stormtrooper named Finn who would become a Jedi. Immediately, some fans took issue with this. Having seen the way stormtroopers came to exist during the prequel trilogy, they were all clones of bounty hunter Jango Fett, many accused Disney of making a huge oversight. But it's later revealed that the First Order, unlike the Empire, doesn't rely on clones. Instead, they surprisingly and wickedly take children while they're young and train them to be deadly with a blaster and unforgiving to the enemy. There was also another surprise regarding Finn. Number 5. Rey is the Jedi, not Finn. Another image of The Force Awakens teaser trailer showed Finn wielding the blue lightsaber, made famous by Luke and Anakin Skywalker respectively. This obviously got tongues wagging, and many believed he would leave the tyranny of the First Order's regime in order to change allegiances and lead the charge. However, the movie itself throws a spanner in the works by showing Rey to be the Force-sensitive user instead. Daisy Ridley's character starts off as a scavenger on Jakku, but by the end appears ridiculously strong, having defeated Kylo Ren in a lightsaber duel. Unfortunately, though, this surprise was accidentally spilled by Harrison Ford before the blockbuster released.